Hey, what is going on, guys? So today's video is called Fists of Anger. And so this is a Kundalini yoga movement. I was given this movement by a good friend of mine. I'm going to link at the bottom there so you could take a personality test and also check out her website. She does acupuncture for my family. So I've been doing this movement for about a week now, but it's called Fists of Anger. And when you're doing this movement, you're supposed to get angry. And let me tell you, it's really hard for me to be angry for an extended period of time. But while I was doing it, I just keep thinking, like, what makes you angry? What makes you angry? And what came to me was I'm angry and also proud of myself of where I am right now. So let me explain. I always wanted my family to be okay, and we are. However, I see other people around me struggling. One of those people being my mom. And so that started to make me angry. And the purpose of this is to let go of the anger, but I feel like this is something important for me. The reason why I started doing it, and for you it may be different, but the reason why I started doing it is because I needed something to fuel me, and this anger fuels me. So I'm going to show you guys basically what it looks like, the movement, the way I start. It's going to be a very short video, and then I'm going to show you a second part of the video of me really pushing myself, and this is when I'm really focused on the anger part. But when I show you the second part, understand that I'm going to be a little vulgar in explaining how I feel. I truly feel like sometimes we need a push, and for me, I feel like this is a great way for me to break through from where I've been. So I want you guys to check this out. This movement you basically do for about 1 minute to 3 minutes. I am currently up to 8 minutes of doing this consecutively, which is not easy, but it is a very good shoulder workout. So I'm going to explain the process, then you can watch the short clip first. So the process is, what I do is I put my hands in like a prayer position, and then I breathe in 5 seconds, hold my breath 5 seconds, breathe out for 5 seconds. I do that 3 times, then I start the movement. And so for me, I listen to something that really gets me moving, which happens to be the music, the soundtrack from the Rocky movies. So I use that to get myself through and, let the anger take over so you can release it, but it's also a driving force at the same time. So what you do is you lock your fingers in, then you move your hands kind of like you're doing a backstroke. I basically do it like if I'm swinging my hands backwards and get into the movement. So I'm going to show you the movement now. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk to you guys for a couple of seconds about how I feel when I'm moving, when I'm doing the second movement, what I'm thinking about. And I want you guys to, use what's best for you. That's what's important here. It's not do what I'm doing, but if you find that this is helpful, then absolutely give it a shot. All right, guys, check it out. There's a couple of things that have been upsetting me. One of them is staying in bed much longer than I need to. Another thing is really not spending enough time on my YouTube channel. Now, YouTube is not about building this big base. For me anyway, it's about reaching you guys and hopefully being able to make a difference in your life. There's other things too here. Giving anything but my best. And so I've been working really hard on my body recently, but as far as like my YouTube page and my content, I'm not investing enough time. And so it's something that I do enjoy doing, but I feel like for me to be at my best, I need to focus more on this. So expect me to have maybe slightly longer videos, or I'm doing more takes to make sure that my words are clear, because I really want to reach you and I want you guys to get started with me. Now, don't get me wrong, I am proud of myself. And you should be proud of yourself too, no matter where you are. I mean, we all have life circumstances which could put you either further along or push you back some, but know that you are here and you do have the choice to make today the best. All right, guys. So if you are still with me, thank you for hanging on this long. I know this is kind of a long video today, but I want you to know that the link at the bottom there, it will take you to a personality test, which is the 5 Chinese elements. I happen to be an earth type. So if you get a moment, please take the survey, then report back with any information that you might have learned from there and what element type you are. So now at this point, if you guys would like to sign off, because I'm going to get a little bit vulgar, I totally understand, but I want you to understand the importance of what I'm thinking in my head. I mean, I could just tell you that I'm angry while I'm doing these movements, but it's not until I start thinking like this that I really start to push myself. And I'm sure you just saw that in the last clip we had there. But anyway, I'm telling myself, you're okay, but your mom is not. What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck up. Get up. Get moving. Push yourself. Push yourself. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. And I'm saying that over and over in my head, and I gotta say it really gets me going. I have said in the past that sometimes you need anger to fuel you. And so this is the part where I am going to do my best to, when my body tells me to wake up, get the hell out of bed and start working on these things. Start working on my vocabulary. Get back to reading books, get back to reading in my journal. I know it all sounds great, but all these things, it's difficult. It's not easy. I get on this good run and then I fall apart. And I know you guys feel that. So stay with me. Let's do this. I hope you have a great week and we'll talk soon.